What's the worst fight you had with someone? I've been dating Sarah for almost 2 years now, and she has a close friend named John. She knew him since she was a little kid, but I never liked him because he acted creepy. He always flirted with Sarah while we were together, and he tried to get too close sometimes, so I felt uncomfortable. 2 weeks ago, Sarah and I got invited to a party by a friend we both knew. I had a work class that night, so I couldn't go, and I didn't want to anyway because things felt off lately. I didn't want Sarah to go either, but she really wanted to, and I didn't want to fight, so I let it happen. Later that day, we saw John, and he talked about the same party. He asked us if we got invited too, and Sarah told him she was going, but I wasn't. He smiled in a weird way and told her he had to go if she was going. That smile and his words bugged me a lot, and I didn't like them being together at a party all night, but I didn't want to sound bossy. When we got back to our apartment, I told her more strongly that I didn't feel okay with her going, especially with John there. She told me I worried too much and stopped talking about it, so I gave up. I went to my work class, and she went to the party. It got really late, like 2 in the morning, and she wasn't home yet, so I called her, but she didn't answer. I got super worried because something felt wrong. About an hour later, one of her friends called me and told me Sarah was found asleep at the party and taken to the hospital. She explained that John had hurt Sarah badly, and I rushed to see her. Sarah stayed in the hospital for 2 days, and we talked to the police. When I brought her home, she told me John put something in her drink and took her upstairs to a bedroom in the big party house. She said that's where he hurt her and she felt awful after. She didn't want to go outside and she stopped eating because she was so scared. She had bad dreams every night and I tried hard to help her feel better. I didn't think it was her fault John attacked her, but I couldn't forget that I tried to stop her from going, and I told her John made me nervous, so I wished she listened. We found out John was a terrible person because he hurt other girls too. After Sarah's attack, we got a rule to keep him away from us, and the police started looking into it. Within a week, 2 more girls said John did the same to them, so he was a really bad guy who hurt people over and over. Now Sarah still feels just as bad as she did 2 weeks ago. She gets super scared out of nowhere, and she's lost a bunch of weight because she won't eat much. She won't leave our apartment even to talk to someone who could help her, and it worries me. But then my close friend Sam called me this morning. He talked for a long time and told me he and others at the party saw Sarah acting flirty with John at the start. He said people noticed her being friendly with John and she might have started it. He told me she didn't seem super drunk or confused, and the worst part was that lots of people saw her hold John's hand and take him upstairs. I felt sick because it was so hard to hear. Sam told me he waited to tell me because he didn't want to upset me right after the hospital stuff, and he planned to talk after the party, but everything changed when she got hurt. I didn't want to guess what happened, so I asked Sarah about that night. She told me again that John put something in her drink and pulled her to a bedroom, but then I told her what Sam said. Her face turned pale and she got super scared. I tried to help her calm down, but it took 30 minutes before she could breathe okay and talk. She cried a lot and told me she messed up because she cheated on me. She said she drank too much and wanted some fun since she hadn't gone out in a while. She admitted she took John to the bedroom and didn't get dragged there. She kept saying sorry and told me it was a big mistake, but she swore the rest was true and John still hurt her. I believe John attacked her because it makes sense that he put something in her drink later and forced her, even if they started out together. But I don't know what to do now because she wanted to cheat before that happened, and she did stuff with him. So I left our apartment and went to Sam's house because I needed space. Sarah lost her job when COVID hit and I pay for our apartment, but her name isn't on it. I buy all our food too, and she's been leaning on me a lot since this happened. If I leave her, she'd have nowhere to go because she's stuck. And even though I'm mad, I don't want her to get hurt more. I need help because I don't know what to do next, and I'd love some advice.